Hi everybody, I'm back. I wanted to take some opportunity. I have my three active virtual pets up there, my three Tamagotchis, my Dreamtown, and my Water Paradise. But I wanted to talk about some others in my collection today, and I thought today would actually be a good day to do that. So let's get right into it, and I'll show you. These are the highlights of my collection. By the way, none of what you see will be for sale. I'm just here to show you some of my favorites and all that kind of a thing. So let's just get right into discussing. The first one I'll show you is my Tamagotchi. Yeah, I don't reach for this one very much, but I do like it. I think it's great. This is full of activity. There's a lot to do here, and I mean a lot. And I think this is the only one out of all the ones I have to show you today that actually has a colored screen instead of pixels. Very nice, very different. I picked this. This was also my only Mercari purchase so far. I know a lot of people like to use Mercari for all sorts of things. I only used it once in my lifetime, and that was to get this Tamagotchi. I love it. It's great. I love having it in my collection. And sorry about the car noises. I live across the street from a very busy school, so all that is going on. Next, I'll talk about my one of the only Gigapets I have in my collection. This is my Pixie. I have another one. It's downstairs somewhere, but I knew where this one was, so I figured I'd pull this one out and show you. I really like the Pixie. I feel like it took Gigapets into a very positive direction with introducing the concept of using different potions and things to get different characters on the same device. So this was a real game changer for Gigapets, I think. I like it. I thought it was a great pet, a great concept. And I hope that Gigapets continues to do stuff like this because, I don't know, I thought this was a great concept. I hope they bring more of it out there. Really good. Here's one. I don't raise this one much, but I'm glad to have it in my collection. I've always wanted this. So this is my Gyapi 2. I'm not sure if the 2 makes any difference or not, what it actually does or not, but whatever. I think this is a multi-pet in one device. I really like it. It shows the dinosaur on there. Like I say, I haven't really had much of a chance to run this. This one is sadly a little glitchy, so there's very little I've been able to do with this one. I'm not going to get rid of it, though, simply because I've always wanted to have one of these in my collection, and now I finally have it, and yeah, very nice. The Gyapi 2. Great pet. Great pet. From all the footage I've seen online, that's a great pet, certainly. Let's see. Next up, we'll talk about one of my most unusual pets. One that I like nevertheless. That is my Sega Mushiking. In reality, I am not really much of a bugs person. They freak me out big time. I have arachnophobia that is really off the charts. But I like the idea of raising these little fighting beetles. I think that's a great concept for a virtual pet. I like the fact that they have it under the rock, paper, scissors kind of idea, which is represented by the rock, the paper, the scissors, the hands and stuff. I think that's really cool. I like how it battles. It's a turn-based system, and it has the infrared port as many pets from this time period did, from like around 2004, something like that. So it can connect to other pets that are like it, and they can battle each other. How cool is that? How cool. Next is another classic pet from the classic era in the United States. That was the era of the Nanos. This is the Nano Puppy. I don't really run this anymore. I ran it for a while. The pixels are kind of faded and it's old. What do you expect? But I'm never going to get rid of this thing. I love it. I love having it in my collection. I may try one of the Nanos that has a slightly different case. It's a little bit more of a squarish case than this one. This is more like a oval, I'd say. It's slightly different. It was a slightly different generation, but I may try one of those and see if the pixels are better quality. I don't know. I like this one though. This is classic virtual pet era for me. I love it. Yeah. Oh, and excuse the noise. There's a helicopter or something, a plane, whatever. Sorry about that. Next up for me is one of the only Tamagotchis you are going to see in this particular line of pets. This, for me, is everything. This is the reason why I got back into virtual pets to begin with. In 2004, 2005, something like that, I went to Target and I found this Tamagotchi Connection V3. It really reignited my love for Tamagotchi and all things virtual pets. I love it. This thing is never leaving my collection, ever. This is fantastic. This is great. Doesn't get more original than this, folks. I love this thing. It's great, and it means the world to me. Next is my other Tamagotchi that you will see in this little video today. It's my Tamagotchi Chibi. It's an original. It's Uniglow. You know, it's great. It's tiny. This is not a Nano. It doesn't have the games on it as the Nano does, but that's okay. I love this thing. This is a great little thing. And it's the Japanese version, so it has a little button. You press that, you open up the battery compartment. Easy peasy. I love this device. I do run this one every so often because it's simple gameplay on days when I don't really feel like being too fancy. I love this thing. It's great. Next is my Dragati. Oh my goodness. I don't run this thing much either, but I'll tell you something. This is a great virtual pet from the classic virtual pet era. I love it. I love the matte shell. This one's a little hard to hear because the sounds are very soft, but this is one that I wanted for a long time, and I finally did get one. The price was great, honestly. And yeah, Dragati. It doesn't get much better than this. I love this thing. Even if I don't run it much, doesn't matter. I love it. The next one, if I recall correctly, I got my Power Pals at a store. I think I got it from a CVS. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure I bought this from a store. I didn't get this one online. I did buy a second one online, but I don't think I bought this one online. This is the dog edition. The Power Pals, this is actually a very interesting line of virtual pets. Not many people run these things, which is unfortunate. I think they're great. Again, it has the power to connect with other Power Pals, or the Mega Mall, a shopping unit which sends little items back to your pet. There's no money system or anything, so all the things don't cost anything at the Mega Mall unit, but it's a great thing to have. Yeah, Power Pals. Yeah, I like this thing too. I do run this occasionally. It's okay. It's okay to run, but it's still a great pet to have in your collection nonetheless. And the last thing I'm going to discuss with you today is my Love Chew 2s. I do have a pair of these. It's ideal to have them to connect, as there's a secret character when you do connect them. They have the same connection thing at the top. If I can get one of them open. Hold on just a sec. I'm going to do this real quick. Okay. So it basically, how the Paradise connects is kind of how this one does also, with the little pins and everything like that. I think these are either based on birds or beans or something. They're, yeah. Sorry, guys. I'll keep talking as I put this thing back. Yeah, Love Chew 2. There's not much information out there about these things. I think somebody put together a website about them. You know, I ran these at least once myself, and I tried to get some information down. It wasn't always the greatest, but they're interesting. The Love Chew 2 for certain is a very interesting sort of pet, and I recommend it for anybody who wants something that's unique and different. I recommend any of the pets I just showed you to anyone who wants something unique and different. And that is going to wrap that up, I think. Those are just some highlights from my collection that I just wanted to share. And, yeah. So I don't have anything else to say. Yeah. I just want to say thanks for watching. And have a very good Memorial Day weekend also, by the way. I don't know if I'll be recording anymore, but hey, whatever. There you have it. So, okay, that's it. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.